Eros Congregation Church in Windhoek have taken the initiative to assist the City of Windhoek in repairing some potholes. Now, Pastor Fourie van der Berg called on members of the public to join in on the initiative to make the project a success. Let's take a look at this insert produced by John Ikonja.
Well, the pothole project started out of frustration, driving through the potholes and then running in the mornings and not seeing the holes, hurting yourself. And then I became very critical of the municipality not doing their work, and I phoned them and found out that they have a lack of capacity. It's just overwhelming. There's just too many holes. So I asked my church members if they don't want to volunteer with me. And that's where it started. It started out of voluntary people having companies, giving their staff off that week, and they started to come and work with us.
So what happened is the church, the Dutch Reformed Church, with a partner, after they realized that we've got a lot of potholes in the city, they contacted our management to offer. They said, no, we are ready to volunteer ourselves to assist you people. So our management, they agreed, and then they come to us. We are the men on the ground. We join teams, and so far we are really happy. We are not say that the potholes is done, still, but it's not as much as it started. The method is, as you see, that if you got a pothole, you just do it four square. That's the best method. When you do it four square, you cut it four square, and you clean it very well, and you put the stapler 60. So you wait for 5 to 7 minutes to dry, then you put the tar on, the premix. That's the method, the best method. As you know that the volunteer, most of them, they don't know. We have to come in, we have to teach them. But after we teach them, really the potholes, the material is quality, and it will take long. And we assure you that everything is under control.
And a lot of volunteers just phoned us out of the blue saying, listen, we don't have work, we sit at home and we don't want to drink, we want to do something productive. And I think what for me is the biggest discovery is these guys, their love for our city. They want to feel proud of Windhoek, and they don't feel proud when there's so many holes. So they come and work for nothing.
What did you observe from the public?
Yeah, you see, some cars when they pass, they say, oh yeah, thank you, but you must go to Katutura. So we need thank you. You see, public, just public. You know, the more people are talking, the more they can give us the courage to work hard.
It's the rain. So, but the other thing is just that the work that is done on the road from some guys that are getting the contract, I just feel like they're not doing the right job. Currently, where you're standing now, just go check that back. Like there is a space there, they replaced it, but onto it there's another hole there. Are they going to leave it like that, or they are going to fix it right? So it's rather do the job properly, then we won't be having issues like this.
They are making progress so far. Yeah, it's damaging maybe mostly on the oil sumps. If you get damages on that side, then it's cost you a lot of engine problems.
It was terrible. Our vehicles were being damaged. We are glad that they support and that it's being renovated.
I don't know. I don't know.
So I used to feel so very bad once I see on the spot holes in our road, because sometimes you cannot drive nice, it can damage your car.
Oh, it's very dangerous to our taxis. Even for me, I had an accident with a pothole 2 days ago. It's about time to people meet the road right.
We've got a lot of sponsors on board, coming on board, which I want to thank. Spar Ochiborongo has come on board. Putkowitz has come on board with all the equipment that we are using. We have ShopRite Checkers that produces food for these guys, because at least they get a plate of food and something to drink for the day, because as you can feel, the conditions are tough out here working on the streets. And then Talismanis is also producing some electrical equipment. So many people have come together and actually joined. It's it's always a challenge to get the teams together early, because the earlier we work, the longer we can work. Vehicles is always a problem because the municipality only have one big truck that we can use, so we must use some of our own private vehicles. And then the third challenge is the material, the stuff that you see lie there on the back of the bucket. It's the stuff that they put in the holes. Sometimes they can't get supplies.
Firstly, the first thing is you have to ask yourself, what have I done for my country? And not what have my country done for me. Secondly, it's for me a pleasure to be here, wholeheartedly, and play my part.
Wil ek eerstens vir pastoor Fourie sê baie dankie vir hierdie hand wat hy uitgestoot het, dat ons oud vegters ook aan ons deel kan bydra.
Ulengileki regi, maar omdat daar niks is, wil ik maar samen komen doen.
It's like a learning experience, man. Understand? It's baie mooi. Jy leer baie goed uit die tyd. So it's a learning experience for me. So it's baie beter as by die straat gesit, maar hier so kom en iets te kom leer. Yeah.
Have decided to come and fill up the potholes for our own kids' safety, even for me myself to travel on the road.
The project is going well, and as long as the municipality do have material and tools, so we can just fall for it. That's why we are here. We started with Eros, and we went deep, and we came also City of Windhoek. So now, as you see that we are now on the way to Rocky Crest, Ochimise. So with Pastor, we have said we can go where the potholes is, so that we can just reduce it.
Our whole city is dirty, and it's not like a nice garden. So when we finish the pothole project, which will keep us busy because there's lots of holes, we want to move to the next phase, and that is to start to clean the city and to make it beautiful, to paint it, because paint is wonderful. So if we can start painting prominent places, at certain traffic lights and certain parks, it will just give everybody just a little bit of a positiveness, because many people are so depressed and negative, and they just complain about everything. And join us and come and give some of your time. You will go home tonight and feel it was a good day, because when you just live for yourself, you become bored and nothing excites you. So if you are not working, or if you have spare time, contact us.